why is this feeling in society around the world? My God is better than your God. And why is this conflict about God? Who is this God and what is this God? There's so many people say, my God is better than your God is a lesser God, somebody is the children of a lesser God, and they all fight.
See.
And throughout human society, more death and conflicts have occurred because of this fight between gods. What is this? What is this God?
End of the day, to tell you honestly, my God is the supreme, is nothing but saying, I am supreme.
I am supreme.
See, our
So
own
God is an
ego, we
alibi.
project it on God.
God is an alibi.
God is just our projection. What we want to tell the world. It will be too obvious if we tell directly, I am superior. Then immediately we will come for a war. I don't have time for immediate war. So what to do? How to declare this in a very diplomatic way? In a very diplomatic way, trying to declare this is what is my God is superior. The whole, if you analyze thoroughly the whole Hindu tradition, the beauty is the whole, whether it's Upanishads, Shaivism, Vaishnavism, or the Sakta, or Ganavatya, all the Sampradayas and Paramparas, they give importance to Ishtanishta, means your God is the ultimate, and from that all the energies come out, but you do not have any right to disturb somebody else's feeling. Their Ishta is the highest.
Oh.
The Ishtanishta is never allowed to become fanaticism. See, the Ishtanishta, for example, if it is a Shiva temple, Shiva will be ultimate. All the believers of Shiva will be worshipping him. And no doubt, in Jagannath temple, Shiva is the guardian.
Guardian.
Yes.
Yes.
If you see Brahma and Shiva,
Yes, yes.
both of them stand outside as
Yes,
guardian.
yes.
In Tiruvannamalai temple, Brahma searches the Shiva's head and Vishnu searches the Shiva's feet.
Yes.
The Ishtanishta and the universality of the supreme principle both coexisted in Hindu Sampradayas. If you see, our Ishtanishta was never allowed to become fanaticism. If I go into more details and Shastra Pramanas, it is very clearly declared, you have all the right to see your Ishta as the source of all the gods and goddesses, but you do not have a right to put this as a ultimate truth on others.
On others. So
It
it's
is
very
very clear.
individualistic.
It is not, we call it subjective truth.
Subjective truth.
It's a truth for the subject. It's a subjective truth. And ultimately, all Sampradayas, including Shaiva, Vaishnava, Shakta, all Sampradayas agree, divine is beyond any forms. It is for our devotion, he assumes the form. Like a water has no solid form, but when the cool breeze happens on the water, it takes a
freezes.
shape of ice.
Yes.
So our devotion gives this form. Behind this, the source has no form.
Has no form.
Source is beyond form. Our devotion gives this form. Even the greatest devotee knows the form with which he is worshipping will lose its form when he loses his form.
Oh.
See, as long as I have this form, I need a form. So I relate with it. At one point, both the forms will merge into the source. We call this Jnanavarishta Bhakti. If you see, even a common villager in Hindu tradition will have this Jnanavarishta Bhakti. If you see this, you will see in his house many gods in his puja room. I should say, the future of the humanity is not for one God religions. It is for either many God or all God religions.
All God religions. So there'll be no conflict.
Not only there can be no conflict, there can be even understandings, higher understandings evolving. not only no conflict, there is something called higher understandings. Means each of the God is infinitely powerful, potential, and this infinity is not bound by only one. Infinite infinities.
Infinite infinities.
See, even the one God religions also accept infinity of that one God.
Yes.
Infinity of the one God is a mentally retarded theory. How can infinity be only one?
Infinity cannot be one. It is
So,
many. It's infinite.
Oneness only can be infinity,
Yes.
not one.
Yes.
So infinity is self-conflict infinity of one is a self-conflict mentally retarded theory.
Self.
See, what I am saying, infinity is the peak conception, visualization, fantasy of logic, length. When somebody's logic is very, very deep and broad, the highest he can grasp is infinity. Unfortunately, his whole energy is sucked by the intellect. He has grasped the infinity, but his heart is left with no energy. That is why he did not grasp the infinity is infinity, not one.
Not one.
When we don't have a heart, only head, we consume infinity only one. When we have enough head and enough heart, we understand infinity, infinity.